All right, welcome, disc golf fans. My name is Chris German. Along beside me today, we're going to have Derek Skoll. We are Gatekeeper Media, and we are here for week 4 of our Winter Putt and Stuff Putting League down in South Philadelphia here at 2nd District Brewing. First, I want to give a big shout out to Millennium Golf Disc, Disc Golf, Heiser Flip Disc Golf Apparel, and 2nd District Brewing for making all this possible. For people new here, this is a 6-week putting league we're doing, best 4 weeks. We'll give grand prizes to top 3 people. Have some awesome putters that we gave out, so about halfway through, so as many participants as we think we're going to get, we're probably going to get. We might get a couple more stragglers. We have about 12 people tonight, so about average of what we've been getting. People here in the chat, if this is your first time here, let us know. If not, let us know who you think is going to win. I know some people already in the chat already saying who's going to do good. So right now, Derek's kind of explaining the rules to everyone. Some real big things here. So we're going to be shooting from 20, 25, 30 feet. People are going to alternate. We're going to be shooting back and forth. You're going to get 2 shots from each spot. If you make the first one from 20 foot, you're going to get 1 point. If you make 2, you get 3. From 25, if you make 1, you get 2 points. If you make both, you get 5. From 30 foot, if you make 1, you're going to get 3 points. If you make both, you're going to get 7. So Derek's trying to get everyone rounded up right now. I'm stoked, though, man. This is definitely something new for us, something new we're trying here. Got some people in the chat. What's up? Shut up and throw. You love it. All right, Neil. We're going to get there, bud. Like I said, big shout out to Millennium, 2nd District, and everything. Look forward to seeing us soon in Vegas. Yeah, we just booked our tickets. So if you guys didn't see, if you saw that post from PDGA, we will be filming third card at Vegas, first NT of the year. So I'm super stoked about that. Put our name out there. So you get to see us in a vulnerable spot here. So there, when you see our post-production, it's very polished. This is like down to earth. This is gritty. This is in some tiny brewery in South Philadelphia. We're going to show you the setup that we have here tonight. And I'm going to let you know, man, we're working with bare bones here. I mean, I'm using a webcam as our main cam. I'm using the webcam from the computer, headphones. I mean, this is not top production quality. But you guys are here for putting, for golf. You know we have some good golfers here today. I'm going to show you some scores real quick. You can take a look through 3 weeks what we're looking at with scores. So yeah, folks, that's kind of what we're looking at. So Kof really just running away. He has been here for all 3 weeks. Some people only for 2, but we are giving prizes away to the top 3. We have about $100 in cash prizes, or $200 in cash prizes right now for the winners. But I know you guys want to just get right to the golf, so we're going to get started. And we are live. Starting off, Derek, I'm going to cut down to your commentary for a moment.
Oh, you didn't alternate. Oh, I told you this first time.
Oh, we got an asterisk here.
Well, who knows?
We got an asterisk. All right, that counts as 1 shot.
1 shot?
1 shot.
Yeah, that can stay in, but then we have an asterisk here. So prove. That's the first time that's happened in league, folks.
Wow. All right, folks, looks like everyone got their 3 points here. Just having some technical difficulties on Derek's end with audio, so. sweet. Drew's able to make both. Caleb makes both too. Both these guys making all their shots. We're off to a good start here. Both these guys are playing pretty easy, or playing pretty well. Both these guys are in the running, I would say. Oh. That 30-footer makes it tough, man. Caleb's able to get another 3. It's going to put him at 11. Crew's only going to take the 8 there. That's a tough one. Derek, let's go down to you, see if we're getting an audio. Sorry, folks, having a little bit of trouble here. I'm fixing it. I'm working on it. I know. I'm trying to fix it. We're having technical difficulties here, folks. Derek doesn't have any audio. Well, I'm just on me, yeah.
All right. Well, let me. I need to go do some travel.
Yeah, folks. Like I said, this is a tough operation here. It's only the 2 of us tonight, so we don't have anyone keeping score. So we actually have to keep score on top of this. This is no joke, man. This is really tough. We'll show you in a little bit kind of what we're working with here. So just bear with me here. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. Discgate.
So
yeah.
We have our very own Discgate. Great.
All right, folks. We're trying to get that. It's a little messed up. We're rolling here though, so we're starting. Oh. Why are they both shooting? That didn't count. Start this again. From the top. Practice round, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we are off to a shaky start here tonight.
They didn't see my thumbs up. All right, you can start now.
All right, folks.
Go ahead now. From the first. From number 1.
Mulligan. We're calling it a mulligan. All right, folks. This is live. Ken's able to get one in there. Man, this is wild tonight. We're not off to the greatest start here, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks for sticking with us here. Both these guys here are going to get 1 point. We don't even have a field reporter down here.
I'm stranded. I'm running rogue.
People are having mulligans. Is that still saying it's waiting? Oh, jeez. Quit the app completely. All right, we're going for 25. Both these guys sitting at 1. You know, this is just the beginning, folks. We got a long night ahead of us. 3 total rounds everyone will be playing. We have 12 people total. Ken not off to the best starts here. You definitely want to at least, I mean, if you make at least 1. So this 25, this is where consistency comes in. This is where you really want to knock one in. I went to go cut to one of our camera angles and we have a giant head in the way. Folks, let's check out this head while people are grabbing. Yep, that is the back of the head. We're going to cut back there. So neither of these guys making a shot here. So we're going to move into the 30 foots. Got Ian Ray in the chat. What's up, Ian? What's up with me, man? I am trying to figure this out right now. We're having a lot of problems. That's some great head. Oh, man. Ken's going to miss that. You got to make at least 1 from these 30s if you want to stay consistent, especially only walking away with 1 point here. There we go. Ryan's able to sink that. Very nice putt from him. Ken's going to take another miss there. And we're live with audio, too. All right. Now we're somewhere, folks. We're finally in.
We have finally finished round 2 for our second group here. This is for you here, Ryan. We were off to a very rocky start. We did have to do that mulligan, as you see. But we've now, our next up should be on the field, ready to go. So I'm going, Kof and JJ, Kof first. Kof and JJ, Kof up first. Then Nick, Master P, you're on deck with Nick O, if you could tell him. After this turn here. So you're on deck, yep. I'm going to go and make sure to get Nico. All right. So I'm going to tell them to go. They can shoot first position. How's that? All right. So.
All right, folks, we're back. We're finally rolling now. We're somewhere. Kof's able to knock that in. As you saw from the stats earlier, he is hands down running away with this thing. Jay with the early miss is going to have to get that. A lot of fans in the chat for Kof. If you're here for Kof, let us know in the chat right now. Oh. Jay's going to have to, unfortunately, take that splash out. So, Ian, the distances are 20, 25, and then 30. You're taking 2 shots from each. If you make one from 20, it's 1 point. If you make both, it's 3.
Caleb comes in and goes, hey, they're giving me free handies at the bar. Go out there.
Oh,
man. This is a wild weekend.
yeah. It's Kof looking for the perfect run here. He's off to a good start. He's going to knock in another 2 there for him. Jay struggling a little bit here in the start. Maybe it was too long of a wait to begin. I don't know. Guess we'll have to find out. Kof off to a hot start here, sitting at 8 already. See what's going on from Derek's angle.
We got people at home watching too, by the way.
Kof from the 30-foot. Fine. I don't know how this man makes it. He makes it look so easy. Jay's able to sink one in there. That's good to see. You got to at least get some on the board in your first round. Definitely still a lot of room, though. Kof.
His first round, perfect 15.
Wow. All right, Derek. Go down the field. Let us know with that perfect round.
Yeah, we're definitely going to bring it in and talk to Kof here. So why don't you come on over here, bud? So you said last week that you needed at least 2 this week. First round is a perfect 15.
Yep.
What are you thinking about 3? Can you get 3?
I just want 40 points. I'm going for 40 points.
40 points. Okay. Well, we'll keep the tally. You keep reporting in with us, and we'll see where we're at.
Guaranteed.
All right. Thanks, man.
Made it.
We have Nick O and Master P, right? Nick O and Master P, and I believe Nick O is first. All right. Master P? Yep. Nick. And Nick, you're first. Yep. All right. I'm just going to stand in the middle until we're ready. Are we ready? We're ready. All right. You're ready to go.
So Nico has put together a couple good weeks as well. He's definitely in the running for at least the top 3 here. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to catch Kof, but it's nice to see consistency here. So Nico off to a good start, knocking down 3. And the defending champ, I got to say, the defending champ is struggling a little. So last year, Master P basically took everything home. There it is. And those are the putts we want to see. Ah. Nico still with a lot to play for. There it is. So each one of them, I'm going to add another 2 on. So we're going to Nico with 5. Master P is going to be at a 3. And I would say if you're getting close to 10 points for a round, you're in a good spot. I would say average. If you're anywhere from like 25 to 30 points, you're putting up a good night.
Sorry, we have a timeout on the field, folks.
So folks, just so you know, we were introducing the sport to some people out there. So they were actually down there watching, which which is really exciting. That's what this is all about, is just growing the sport. That pause might have messed him up a little. That was a bad time to walk away. Master P is going to capitalize on that, add another 3 on. And that's the score from Nick that he needs. Put him at 8. Awesome. Going to put him at 10. We're going to go down.
Let's go have a conversation over here. Master P, where are you going? We need to talk. Yeah, so you had a cheering squad. Seems like it threw you off a little bit. But then you were able to come back and get drained both from the 30. So making up for that, right?
A little bit.
How do you feel about that round?
It was fine. Those guys are great. It's great to have a fan club.
I think it was really nice. I think it was really nice that they were in here shooting when everybody else was practicing. Maybe we got a couple more players in the sport.
Got some converts, yes.
So
they were very interested in the history of the sport. They were asking me about that.
That's awesome.
I guess I look old enough to know where it came from. Something like that.
Well, I think just growing, that's the whole point of it, right? Growing the sport.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for coming out. We'll catch you on round 2.
I love it. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, folks. We have Dusty and Steve, and they're already out here. Awesome. Well, so you guys ready? That's a good question. Who is first? All right. Hold for scoring.
All right, we're live. Got some newcomers to the sport here. Ooh. Yeah, Steve said he was going to see a turbo. I'm excited to see it. I've seen him make a couple from 30 already in the practice.
We have footage from last year.
There's one. So, as long as from 20 you're taking at least 1 point, that's what you want.
Even holding you to it. Every shot.
Some people in the chat saying that they actually throw more accurate that way. So
it's like so ask the folks in the chat if they feel like it's like throwing a baseball more so.
yeah. So Derek just kind of asked, do you feel like it's more like throwing a baseball when you're throwing a turbo putt, or do you see it as I don't know, like how does that form come in? Because that's not a standard disc golf formation or form that you have. It looks like more like a baseball throw too. I don't know. I played baseball. Maybe I should. Maybe I should try the turbo putt.
I'll hand it to you right side up next time.
30-foot, like we said, these are some buddies of ours, still pretty new to the sport. So it's nice to see him out here supporting us and getting better every day with the sport. Yeah, see, CJ, I think the same thing. I played baseball my whole life, and I don't find it to be that same. I find it a little tough, personally, to throw a turbo putt. I don't know if it's like the release point or what it is. Ugh, he lost that one. We're going to go down to Derek because he's going to talk about how bad it was.
Well, folks, Steve did commit to throwing turbos for every shot for the evening. So we're going to hold him to it. How does it feel only making 1 out of the 6?
It's going to get better.
That's right. That's the attitude to have. What are you throwing with today? What do we bring?
Well, I got my trusty Judge, which is
I believe that you had gotten that.
a brand new putter, the winter putting stuff.
It looks so butter.
It's an exclusive specifically for this club.
Well, thanks again for coming out and supporting us. We really appreciate
Show, man.
New to the sport and just enjoying.
Just having a good time.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. We'll see you around 2.
Yeah.
All right, so folks, we have an odd number of competitors this evening, so PJ is going to be shooting on his own. Now, the way that works, if you have not tuned in before, is going to be take a shot, step away to cool off, step back, and take his second shot to simulate that alternation that you're doing with, with your partner. So we're gonna bring it live.
Yep.
It looks like we are good to go in the studio. PJ, you know the rules. Let's go.
Rules, let's go.
I'm gonna bring it live to PJ here. Knocks in one. So small world. PJ actually goes to the same college Derek and I went to. Yeah, and we met him actually outside of Philadelphia. It's the funniest part. So he's able to knock in a good 3 points there. There you go. I think not having anyone around. I don't know if that's I don't know. I don't know if that's easier or harder. Knocks in another one. Very nice from PJ now, sitting at 5 points. From the 30 spot. This is where it matters. This is where he makes or breaks you. PJ from 30. Sinks it. He's going to walk away with 8, or is he going to walk away with 12? He's going to walk away with 12. Very nice.
Jay, it seems as though shooting by yourself does pay off. Making 5 out of your 6 shots is a really good way to start your first round. How are you feeling for going into round 2?
Feeling pretty good because I already have more points than I got last week.
Well, hey, that's a win. All right. Well, and then I know that, so the reason I'd like to explain to the audience, the reason why we have you shooting that was picked to go solo is, it is first come, first serve, folks. But PJ has a jam-packed day and is rushing right here, so we really appreciate his dedication. We really like the fact that he is part of the league, and we look forward to round 2 for you, bud.
All right, round 2.
Cool. Well, we have Caleb and Prue up first, and I believe Prue would be shooting first based off of last round. Is that correct? Prue is going to from there. Correct. Yes, absolutely. Hold for scoring. We're going to get the go-ahead from the studio in just a moment.
All right.
Okay, perfect.
All right, we're live. Let's do it.
All right, we're live, ready to go.
Caleb's sitting at 11, Prue sitting at 8. That black putter, I didn't know if that went in or not. Caleb putting with force. So these guys have 2 totally different styles of putting, which is very interesting. Prue with the little kind of hyzer putt, very soft and buttery. Both these guys knocking in 3 points though. Put them at 14.
Yes.
It's going to go to 11. Caleb putting with force. So how do you guys putt? Are you hyzer putter, spin putter, push putter, turbo putter? Let us know in the chat what you guys are and what you kind of like to throw when you're inside the circle. Wow, these guys are... They're bringing it, yeah. These guys are all battling for the top. Beautiful to see. Another 5 points here. Another 5 points there. Caleb sitting at 19. Prue now sitting at 16. So we move into the final spot. 30 feet. Prue sinks it. get it. I don't even want to say it. That's why I didn't want to say it. Yeah. Mm.
All right. Well, Pro, it looks like you just came up a little short, huh?
I've never shot a perfect round here.
Well, maybe that this week might be the one that you're going to do that. So I really am looking forward to the next round and seeing what you can put together for us.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks, man. So we have Ken and Ryan up. They're all ready to go. Still on me, Chris?
There you go. You first for a second.
All right, we're still on me. So wave hi to the camera there, Chris. That's going to be our studio.
You can show them what I'm doing here if you want to see how bad it is up here, too. So you guys can kind of see what I'm working with here. So this is actually what I have to do. All this is on one camera. I'm doing all of this inside here, switching between graphics, as you guys see. I'm doing scores because I don't have scores going on. I'm also watching you guys in the chat. I'm doing all that on one screen by myself, counting. So Derek is really coming through.
Well,
being able to cut away to him.
I will say that I am trying to keep up with the stream, but with that lag, it is proving to be. Am I frozen still? No, I'm good. So what my field of my playground is, I don't have much room, but we're making it work, folks. It's a blast. It, freshen it up. We are halfway through, so we're gonna. I'm gonna report over to the studio and see if we are good to go. All right. So I'm gonna switch my camera here. So Ryan, you're gonna shoot first this time, and then we're gonna alternate from there. Okay? You guys want to get on the first position?
So some people.
Go ahead when you're ready. So get ready, guys. Yeah, please. I don't want an award.
We're good. We're good.
All right.
We already gave away one technical foul.
You are good, Ryan. You can shoot now, bud.
So some people saying they hyzer, some people shooting from the chest. Me personally, I like spin putting. I actually really don't even know what I am, to be completely honest. I'm still trying to figure out my putting game. Ken's able to sink one. Not a lot of people in here, so he's able to really focus. He did say camera was a little weird for him in the beginning. So I think he's trying to get used to that. So Ken's able to knock both. Very nice there. Oh. Forgot to change that name. There's Ken. That's going to put him at 4. Uh-oh, Coast in the building. Too tough from Ken there. See if Ryan's able to get some points this second round. Ooh! Snuck it in there. Very nice. Oh, we saw it. We were there, Coach. We've seen it. Ken's going to add another 2 on his. I'm at 6 total. Ryan's also going to be at a 6. So folks, I want to know in the chat, what's the farthest putt you ever made? Farthest putt, where you were actually running a putt. Ace doesn't count. Let us know in the chat. What's your farthest? I think mine's probably about 75 feet. So Ryan's going to miss from that 30 spot. And like I said, I keep saying it again, if you make these 30s, they're going to set you apart from the rest of the crew. This is where the consistency comes in. You got to make them from the front. You got to make them from the back. Yeah, I don't know. Be a little light on this one.
Yeah. On me? All right. Sorry, folks. I just gathered the discs and lost track that was the 30-footer. But up next, we have Kof and JJ. They're probably here if we take a look, and they are. They're ready to go. We all know that. He's the one that's... yeah, who shot for last time? So then you're second this time. But probably because he's got a lot to play for. He has been leading in points, but he's been here every week. There are a lot of folks here that have not been here every week, and we do. I'm really excited to see how this ends up. And let me see if we get a go-ahead. We got a go-ahead from the studio.
We're going to say, JJ, you're ready to shoot, bud.
So JJ came in second last week. That's why I actually paired him up. These two guys played last week. See if JJ can redeem himself here. It's kind of hard when Kof shoots. Perfect. Very nice from Jay there. He's able to knock it a quick 3. Kof doing what Kof says and what he does. Kills it. Alright, Kof on the tee here from 25 feet. Sinks it in, makes it look easy. It's amazing to watch, really. Ooh, I'm surprised that stuck for being this type of basket. And usually those spit out pretty easily. Oh. Jay's going to only take 2 there as well. That was an opportunity to get some points. But basically, he said he was looking for 40. He's at 20 now. Still has a lot of work to do here. He's going to at least need to knock one of these down and then throw a perfect round and then win some in the playoffs. He's got a lot of work to do here. But it's Kof. He's won 2 out of 3 so far. Jay's able to knock that in. Very nice putt there from Jay. So JJ, a very good putter. Ooh. Uncharacteristic. Ooh. We'll put him at 15. Some good scores here from JJ. Kofs. All right.
Well, folks, let's bring it over to JJ. Like we gotta have a few words with you, but so Kof coming at you with a perfect round for round 1. Did that fire you up for round 2?
No, I mean, it didn't really matter much. I was a little peeved, obviously, that I missed the one, but I thought the disc was going to break, and it didn't.
Well,
so,
I mean,
what do you do?
So then you don't have to do any substitutions.
No, don't really get upset, man.
Cool, man. Well, I love hearing that because that's honestly how you win, right? You don't let your emotions get a hold of you.
I feel like this: if you get like too angry and scoff, then it's like a pretty big, thing for very big metaphor for life in terms of like if you can't handle
it on the course.
If you can't handle things in disc golf, then you probably can't handle real life stuff.
I really like that, man. Thanks for sharing that. I think that's a really good message for everybody out there. So please take those words to heart because disc golf is supposed to be our release, right? That's what we do for fun, and we want to share that really awesome experience with everybody because it's something that can really turn the tide for a lot of folks. So out there, in the chat, what positive things has disc golf brought to you in your life? What kind of things can you attribute to sharing the sport with someone else? Please share those stories. We love hearing them. I'm going to check back in with the...
All right. So, Master P, I believe you are up first for your position. We're ready for you whenever you are. All right, relax.
I think we both might be on commentary here. Nothing. All right. It's a good start.
That's the start of champions.
So each of these guys are going to add 3 points on for them. It's good to see. Cameraman did get a haircut. Yes, he did, H-Bomb. Doesn't look as scraggly anymore.
You can tell them why if you want.
Yeah, Saturday he's actually holding his reception for his marriage here. So. Ooh.
Especially when you see crew in there from the band.
Yeah. All right, so both of them going to take another 2 points there. Master P getting up to 13. Nico's going to be sitting at 15. Oh, just a little too far to the left there, just off the side. Let's see, can Nico capitalize here? And he does. Good putt. Very nice putt. Oh. All right, 1 second. Yep, there you go.
All right, folks, this is the 30-year disc for Sedgley Woods. Is that correct, Master P?
That is correct.
So our first disc golf video that we did for Sedgley was, I'm going to around here, but our first disc golf video was for the 45-year anniversary for Sedgley.
Oh, wow. So you mean 40? 40th?
I'm sorry.
I don't think we got to 45 yet.
No, not yet. I'm rushing things, folks.
We're
I'm a bad host. So, but I really love seeing that. What is that putter?
It's an AVR.
It is an AVR?
AVR putter with the stamp of the tree, the iconic tree, we could say.
Where is that? Is that
when you pull into the parking lot, the big giant tree there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And to see kind of the transition of what the graphic was to now, and just the fact that you know, the community has upheld the club so long, it's really good to see. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
thanks
been
for sharing.
changing personalities, but there's a certain stream of people that seem to be there off and on over a long time.
And then you still have some of the same like regulars that have been there
30 years or more.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
All
Thanks
right.
so much, man.
All right, thank you.
We'll catch you around next round. What
Listen up.
So I'm gonna go help find that. Can you entertain the?
Yeah, I'll entertain. So it looks like someone's missing a putter. So we were off to a pretty crazy start there, chat. I don't know. Oh, you found it? Check under the barrels. It could be under there. But yeah, that was a crazy start, chat. We had a mulligan right in the beginning. We pulled that away. And then we had a second mulligan. We had audio out in the beginning. So thanks for sticking through and watching this. I would say almost a little more than halfway through almost. We're going to be taking an intermission as soon as we do this. We have 2 more people going. We're going to take probably maybe a 5-minute intermission or so. Go get a beer or something, go to the bathroom. We're going to come back, do round 3. Once we do round 3, we're going to go into the match play, head-to-head. That's where it gets fun. If you guys haven't seen already, that's where the drama is. That's where everything is. No, H-Bomb Kof did not lose his whammo. But even if he did, he still has his super softs. Doesn't matter what he's putting with. Just ask... You guys find it? Ah. All right. All right. I'm into that.
Let me write my chords here. So I think Steve went first last time. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Okay, so then you're up first. Thank you, Steve. Are you good to go?
We're live.
All right, whenever you're ready, Steve.
So Steve stated he was going to turbo putt every single shot. He did in round 1. Only made 1 from the 20-footer. So trying something new here. He's trying to learn his way, I guess. This is the best way to put it.
With the one he lost.
All right. All right. Got some points there. It's nice to at least see 1 on the board from each of them. I think as the drinks flow, the putting gets easier. It's same as like beer pong. I don't know. What are you guys doing, chat? Do you go out and drink when you play? Do you smoke? What do you do? what keeps you going?
What's your disc golf medicine?
What's your medicine? Turbo Pro by the end of the night. That's what I'm saying, man. He's gonna get it. There it is. Oh, definitely. It's a good spot to be in. Oh. Almost took another one there. We was robbed. We're going to go to the 30-footer here. Yeah, Xander, that slipped out. I didn't mean to say that. That's why we said, what's your medicine? Dusty knocked in a 30 there. That's good to see. These guys are starting to put up some points. I don't know what that was.
Him a little. Well, Dusty, let's talk a bit. Okay. So losing that disc, that puts you at a slight disadvantage because it goes against the routine that you've built up. That is the first one that you shoot with.
I don't know. I don't think it's working anymore. Regardless.
But you found it and then made the first shot.
Okay, all right.
I would say definitely keep up with it. And the one that you just whiffed over here, it wasn't that.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, all right.
So,
makes sense.
that was our putter. We're gonna take the blame for that one.
I was just thinking
too.
I need to switch something up. But,
I would say
maybe I'll just...
it's worth trying.
Okay.
One more time.
All right. Yeah. So we'll see. I guess
Let's see what next round is. But thanks, man. All right. So, folks, you know the drill, right? So PJ is going to be up first. We're waiting for some graphics to fill in. I'm going to get the go-ahead when we are ready. But you know, how we doing? We're really cruising through the second round here. We've seen a lot of really good putting here. We've seen some interesting attempts. And honestly, I would say this is the strangest evening of putting league out of the weeks. So we're on week 4. We had 6 weeks last year. So 9. This is the 10th week overall. today's by far the weirdest. Really rocky start, which I'm really glad that all of you had kind of stuck with us this whole time. We're really excited to kind of get through this final round.
Go ahead, PJ. You know the drill. You shoot first. Okay.
PJ all alone here. Put up a pretty good round in the start though, or first round. I don't even know what I'm talking about here. Tough start there for PJ. Mike German saying it looked like one of my shots out there with Dusty's hitting the cage. Big shout out to Mike Sr. PJ's able to knock one in there. It's going to put him at 13 points. Now from 25 feet. So, chat, what do you think of this format? I don't see a lot of people go with this format. This is something new that we kind of started here. This is all developed from us in-house. I would say it's kind of like a marksman league almost. A little different. I don't think they do from varying distances. Do they?
I don't think so.
I got to fact check that. I don't really know. Ooh. Fortunately, that slipped right out. Ah, it's Mike Jr. in the chat. All right. Big shout out to Mike Jr. Beer and disc golf. Yeah, I agree, man. For some reason, just having a beer in your hand when you're going on the course. And I really love, that's the one thing I love about Sedgley is like, everyone there is very caring and they throw their trash away, which is really nice. I hate people that leave trash around, but it is nice to see. Beer's Ooh. Who in the chat picks up trash on the course, or are you the ones throwing it?
Well, PJ, how are we feeling?
I was all over the basket. I don't feel too bad.
I would say that the weak left side here really got to you. So
Yeah, it got me this time, but I'm still averaging 8. Yeah.
awesome. Well, thanks, man. Well, folks, we are at the end. Yeah, I do want to thank our sponsors before we cut to commercial. You on me still, bud? Cool. Well, big shout out to 2nd District for allowing us to use their space. It's really awesome. I'm going to switch so that you get a better background. How's that, folks? So, yeah, 2nd District, thanks so much. This space is awesome. 2nd year Millennium Golf Discs, our family. They were able to really help us with these putters. Got quick printed and ready for the player packs. We have Disc Golf, which keep an eye on them. They make some really fun games. They got some exciting news coming, weeding news coming, and we have Heiser Flip Disc Golf apparel for printing our hats and just making quality work. So if you need any type of printing done for your clubs or even just non-disc golf stuff, hit them up. They're really easy to find. And I guess we're ready for a commercial break. We're picking a commercial, so thanks for waiting. I'm going to make an announcement. We're having a commercial break, so 1 minute. We have to pay the bills, that's right. Prue knows what's going on. We have to pay the bills. We also want to pay respect because these folks are awesome and they make really awesome things.
We will do. Put up the graphic of them so that people can still watch them.
Some practicing. All right. Cool. So we're allowing some practice. I'll open the field up.
All right, we in? All right, we're in. Good. All right, folks, we're getting ready. Round 3. So first, let me just show you real quick kind of the scores of what we're looking at for the entire 3 weeks, and then I'll kind of give you some updates of what we're looking at so far. All right, so with that, man, Kof really pushing away, but we got Nico, Caleb, Vito. All these guys are still battling for that 2nd, 3rd, 4th spot, so I'm very interested to see how this is going to play out here. Nico's been playing really good so far. Caleb's been playing really good so far, so we're getting ready here. We're going to hop into it. You guys want to watch some disc golf, so we're going to get right back into it. Caleb's sitting at 26 points. Prew's sitting at 19 here for this week. So if Caleb breaks into those 30s, man, he's going to start testing the waters with Kof here. As we're live, man. I'm ready to jump in. Let's do it.
Ready to go.
These guys, I'm glad I paired them up together. These guys are feeling it tonight. Playing very well. Caleb's putts are insane. Oh! Hey, sometimes it can be good to you. Wow, this stream is really far behind. Prew's now up for a 2nd shot. Oh. For some reason, the 25-footer seems to be like the hardest one. Where were these Caleb putts when we played doubles at French Creek? Oh man, getting called out by Dan J. Yeah. You're getting called out by Dan J in the chat. He's asking where were these putts and doubles at French Creek. Both of them going to knock another 2 in there. Called him out. We got a rando here. He's one of us. All right, from the 30-footers here. That went in, by the way, folks, just so you know. Caleb's knocking in another 3. Nice. Yeah, that's going to put him at 38. Ooh. There's one miss.
Well, no perfect round, but
You were asking for that last time.
I know I was, and I was let down. But who has some exciting? I want you to share your feelings with our viewers. Who wants to go first? I'm just kidding, guys. That was a really good.
I think Caleb's in the lead.
Yeah, I would say right now it's it always really strikes me as impressive keeping those putts so low that you do. They just creep right over the top of this cage. You know, keep up the good work, man. Let's have you seated, and with the match play head-to-head happening,
There you go.
It could be anybody's game still, folks. This is just for bracket placement. But thanks so much, guys.
Good luck around that, man.
Yeah, like, for those who have already tuned in, this is really just for points, and then what your seeding is for the end of the night, and those last playoffs against yourself and making sure that you're putting numbers on the board, because you want to make sure that you're in the running for the overall. But we, have the option of cashing out every week. Prizes every week. I know first place we get some really awesome wireless headphones. Second place we get a t-shirt. Third place you get another basic player pack. So the koozie, the cup, and the backpack, which is something that we had decided to do as kind of a beginner-friendly introduction to the sport, right? So the bag and a putter, you know, at a course like Sedgley, that's really all you need to be able to, like, you know, start playing. So we wanted to make sure that, you know, the sport was just as accessible as possible, and, you know, I'm excited to share it. Let's see, we have Ken and Ryan up. Let's see if they are. We got Ken. Let me go find Ryan, folks.
Good. I'm gonna cut to you guys. I'm gonna cut to myself, actually. Yeah, what he was kind of talking about, real quick, just so you can kind of see. These awesome little tote bags, like I said. Comes with some really nice, super soft Omegas. Very, I thought they would be more gummy, but still very, very soft. Gatekeeper Media hats, these are very nice. Oh, he's getting a beer?
Yeah, so we got a minute. So.
That's fine. I'm showing him all the stuff you were kind of talking about here. Just kind of looking at the cup. Wish we had some headphones on us. Where are these guys at? Ken's here. So chat, with that being said, I'm just going to kind of give you a quick update. Caleb, 38 points from Caleb. So he's looking at a 40 spot today if he's able to at least take home second. Cove, 18, kind of slow. Still should be able to make the match play, but we'll see how it plays out here. But, I mean, the thing is Cove's been to every single one, so he actually still has time to throw a couple away. Sorry, I was about to take a sip of my beer there. Oh, H-Bomb, I already got a beer, man. That was what that's what that break was for, so I can go get one. But if you haven't already, if anyone in the chat's from Philadelphia, make it down to 2nd District Brewing down here in South Philly. You can ask the people who have been here. It's some of the best beer around, especially in the city. So it's great to see.
This round. It looks like the players are ready to go.
All right, folks, we're jumping in it.
All right.
We got Ryan sitting at 8, Ken sitting at 6.
Bring it home, bud.
Ken's going to bring it home. We're here for round 3. Just off the top. A little bit of struggles here for these guys to begin. Oh, maybe that break hurt him. I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough one, guys. So no points there for anyone. And those are points you need. From the 20-foot spot, you need at least one. These guys are kind of just battling for, I guess, entry into the match play, really, at this point. Still walk home with some cashes. We do have weekly payouts here. We do have a grand prize payout. Like I said, we got about $180 right now split between everyone. About $40 a week going out for payouts. Oh, Ken, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Some heckling going on from Cove. Cove's talking some trash over there to Ken. We're going to move to the 30-footers. Let's see if someone can get some points on the board. I feel like I'm watching Mike Sr. and Mike Jr. here. Yeah, I think the discs are a little tipsy. Or it's a user error. We don't know yet. Oh. Could be some wind, I guess. All right. There we go. Oh, man.
All right, we're picking up plastic here. All right, there you go, bud. So Ken, you kept us from having a 0-point round, and you made the one. How are you feeling?
Not as good as I'd like to, but I made the 1/3 footer that counted to money.
Exactly, man. And the fact that your previous 2 rounds, I mean, you put points up on the board. So, I mean,
Yeah, but not much.
no, but I would say that you have placed previous weeks. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this bracket gives your head-to-head later today.
Yeah, if I'm even in it, but there's some people on here tonight either.
Yeah, so we'll see what the playoffs brings us tonight. Thanks for coming out. So Matt,
even though this basket is so, I got to come straight in at it.
Yeah, let's investigate this. So, can I have you like kind of showcase where the problem areas are here?
Here. This is where you need to, don't go there. It don't grab you, man, and you might get lucky sometimes. But you gotta get it straight.
Yeah, and I would say that it's probably due to the fact that these chains are pretty light. It makes it really portable. But you know, we'll investigate, see what some heavier chains for next season does.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I like it.
makes you sharper.
Yeah, you got to shoot straight center. That's all.
And that's the attitude we want, folks. Thanks so much, Ken.
No problem.
And let's get a report in from the studio and see where we're at. All right, so we have Kof and JJ.
We're live.
So, who shot first last time?
Who shot first last time?
We're live, ready to go, bud.
We'll do it live. Scope's at 20. He's probably at the least he's ever been. So, just seen at a Sixers game, opposing player misses both free throws. Wendy's gives away a free frosty. Scope's able to kind of regain his focus here. Yeah, I don't know, though. I don't know if he's going to be able to knock in another 15. JJ probably at least locked up a match play here, with only 4 people not making it out of the entire group. All right, from the 25s. Beautiful shot there from JJ. Kof, the people everyone wants to see, the man, the myth, the legend. He's going for another 15, ladies and gentlemen. He's halfway there. Ooh. Very nice from JJ. He's going to add another 15 on there, or another 5 on there. Kof's able to do it again. It's going to bring him up to 28. All right, from the 30-footer. Can make or break you right here, ladies and gentlemen. Kof, 1 putt away. JJ's keeping up, though. Consistency. That's what it's about. Knocks in another one. Very nice to see. There it is. Ooh. Nice. That's going to bring him to 28.
Folks. Well, looks like no one wanted to talk here, folks. Yeah, I would say is probably the first time in history that we've had that as well. And folks, it's not I'm making it sound a lot bigger than it is, but it's a really big deal. Guys, you can't walk away from me like that. Come on now.
I'm sorry, bro. You know what it is.
come on. I gotta bring the gang together here.
I'm upset.
Upset with what?
Upset. I didn't
He's
get
upset with
40.
his perfect
I wanted
round.
40.
You had a goal for 40, but you also had the goal of getting 15 rounds, and you got it. And guess
Yeah.
what? You didn't want to let him win because you
No.
got 15 as well.
Yeah.
Well,
No, he didn't get 15.
I didn't
He
get
missed
15.
one.
I missed one of the I missed
The very first one. The very
I missed the
first
very
one.
first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
And then he made everything.
Yeah, so I got 13
Still
points.
played awesome battle though.
I'm
But
sorry.
it's all right though. That's going to be more than enough to get me back into the playoffs
Yes.
bracket.
I mean, the seeding is in your favor for sure. So we'll see. Let's see
not
what
a big
happens.
deal.
We're gonna calculate what the seeding is when we get
I
to
only
the
had 2 perfect rounds. I believe he still got me by like 1 or something.
Well,
He had a better
We'll
second
bring
round.
up the scores in a minute. We're gonna move back on, guys. We're gonna bring the next set of players out. I thought it did too, folks. I'm sorry. I lost count, but
We need you fact checks here.
yeah. Well, so up next we have Nick O and Master P again.
If you are ready to go, I can wave them on. Ready to go. We're live under tree.
So Nico's going to need a pretty good score here to keep up the consistency that he's been putting up so far these first couple weeks. It kind of looked like it hit the other disc in the basket. I wonder if no one ever really says anything about that, but that definitely could pose a threat here.
It looks like that fight
Nah, that was exactly what Ken was talking about. A little to the side. Usually going to get a spit out unless you're throwing it low. Nico, the only one with a point there.
This is a really cool putter.
Thanks. The score's close for the bracket?
You'll see.
Oh boy.
Don't move when they're putting. They're out.
Oh, some air balls here, ladies and gentlemen. As we have 2 veterans to the putting league here, both years, Master P and Nick O. Ooh. That one barely snuck in there. So Nick O's around that point he needs to be. If he can get at least one, if he can get both 30-footers here, that's going to put him in a very comfortable spot. So Nick O from the top. From the 30 spot. Wow. That's the thing with this basket, ladies and gentlemen. You got to hit it dead on to get it in. Or throw it with a hyzer like Peru, or throw it with too much force like Caleb. Oh!
Garbage. Hopefully that's good enough for the bracket. I haven't been watching the feed. Yeah, you'll make it.
We only have 4 people omitted, so.
Okay. Alright.
All right. Sure. Well, so I was giving Go the floor. He's not feeling so good about this this round or this day that he had today. But you know, we'll see how the bracket breaks down. We'll see who he's head to head with. If you've been keeping score at home, tell us who just make a comment. See who the ideal bracketing for tonight would be. Like dream head-to-heads. Who would you want to see? We have we still have Steve and Dusty up next, and then we have PJ after that. So we are winding down our 3 rounds here, closing out. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors. We've said who you are. You'll see them in the link, but we're ready to get going.
We're live.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Man, those chains are brutal. Chains taste like schnozberries. Like we said, Steve's been turbo putting this whole night, so it's cool to see him keeping to it all 3 rounds. So he's right on the cusp of making the playoffs here if he's able to knock a couple in. All right. Another point there for Steve. Someone in the chat saying they want to see a Kof JJ rematch. See if JJ can redeem himself. From the 25-foot mark. So folks, the reason that it's so quiet in here is because this is on YouTube and we are partnered with YouTube. So any copyright music that we play kind of gets flagged, I would say. So any type of monetization or anything, being a partner, it's not really good to have anything copyrighted on there. So been working on getting custom music to make this better, have music playing throughout it. That's what we did last year and we ran into a lot of problems. So I feel like there's a lot of yeah, and that was well, we did it on YouTube too, and they were even worse actually.
I'd like to see you watch old stuff.
See if these guys are going to knock one in. So yeah, the winner doesn't get a t-shirt, but basically last year they actually got a custom like league champion artwork made from the owners of Disc-Gold. We also gave away a growler, a couple other things. We don't really know what we're going to do. Ooh, nice putt. Very nice putt there. We don't know what we're going to do yet, though. Yeah.
Is that from the 30? That's me. Steve,
Yes.
let's have some words here, bud.
Oh, I got words for you.
Do you? So, I have 2 questions for you. Number 1, how was spending your entire evening turbo putting?
It wasn't that bad.
No.
You know, I need to perfect it. It's my first time turbo putting. So
Committed turbo
committed
putting.
turbo putting.
We've
I
seen
tried
you-
it last year.
We've seen you put turbos from Steve here. My second question is, we heard your feedback last week.
I love it. I love it.
You didn't let me ask the question, man.
Yeah, I didn't.
But that's how much you love it.
I do. I like shooting second. I don't know what it is.
So
man. I like the pressure.
And the way that we're able to kind of alternate all throughout.
Yes. It makes
So
it fair for everyone.
And it's basically just started off of higher seed from previous week or overall score. That's that puts you at your first, and then it just works itself out from there.
Yeah. I
Cool.
like it.
Well, thanks a lot, man.
Thanks, man.
Cool. Well, we have PJ up next. He's going to be the final contestant of our 3rd round.
All right, we're live.
PJ, whenever you're ready, bud.
PJ, whenever you're ready.
So PJ's sitting at 16 points so far, so he's putting up a pretty good showing. Excited to see how this is all going to play out. We're going to have an interesting bracket come down here. Nice putt there for PJ. This is playing back in 16 frames per second. Internet streaming over Wi-Fi here, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you know, we're streaming on the bar's Wi-Fi. So quality is definitely an issue here, but I would say effort isn't. Nice putts there from PJ. He's going to add another 5 on. So put him at 22 points. From the 30 spot, nice.
The evening? Yeah. I think 25.
Yeah, 25.
Well, I'll put you at a good position here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
I would say, so do you remember your score from last week? Do you want to share with the audience?
Yeah, I got 11.
That's a drastic improvement from last week.
Yeah.
I would say so. So rushing here to get here on time, shooting by himself, and fighting against an 11-point week prior. I would say that's a really good showing, man. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming out and being committed to the league.
Yeah, it's fun. It definitely helps.
Any final thoughts before we get into our seating situation and see what head-to-head we have for the end of the night?
I just hope that I do okay. I don't.
And so do all of us, folks. Thanks so much, PJ.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in so far, folks. We are going to take a couple of minutes, figure out what seating is. We're going to show you what these head-to-heads are, and we're really excited to see how this competition goes.
Let's bring this up, folks, so you can take a look at what we're looking at. Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, it's only 8. Yeah, Dan J, we want to cover the third open. There's been a lot of talk about that. The plan on it, that is the plan. It's wet. Yeah, we're going to keep it open for conversation. We plan on being there. It's just working out details with the friends and everything. But we definitely want to be out there. I want to go. Right. Yeah, it's on the bracket. Folks, we have a good one here. So Caleb walking away with the score is season first. Coach taking away second. JJ walking away with third. Drew fourth. PJ is fifth. Nick 06, Master P 7th, and 8th. And that is the breakdown for our brackets here, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right, I think I had some music on. That's the breakdown of our brackets, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to hop right into it. We're going to have our match play here. We're going to have Caleb and Ken up first. Kof and Master P on deck. This does not count, by the way. Yeah, Dan, I can't wait for cover Fish again. We covered him at Stafford Open. He's a hell of a player. And Brinster being down here, us being Team Millennium, should be, now that he's Innova strictly, I believe, but still just picking his brain, letting him know that we're part of the team. Should be excited. But 46 in MPO, wow. Yeah, I like that it's a little earlier this year, too. I think last year it was in May, end of April, May. This year it's at the end of March. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Get it out of the way nice and early. As we actually still have coverage from last year coming out pretty soon. But I'm just waiting for Derek. I don't know where he is. I'm going to leave this bracket up for a second, folks. Turn some music on. I'll be back in about a second or so. Folks, we're getting into it. We got the brackets. I kept them up long enough. You know who's playing who. Caleb, Kof, Prue, Nick. That's what some people are saying in the chat. We'll see here. Last week, we had Kof, Jay, and Nick take it. Second week of the season, we had Caleb, Kof, and Ken take it. Kof took it in the first one. So Kof's 2 out of 3 so far. So let's see if he can go 3 out of 4. Let's see if Caleb could go 2 out of 4. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out, man. We have some good golfers, some good putters here. A lot of people put up some points, just so you guys have an idea, some points that were put up, so you know. Caleb was first at 38 points. Very good scoring from him today. Kof was in second at 35 points. We had JJ in third at 28 points. Prue was at 27. PJ was at 25. We had Nico at 20, Master P at 18, and Ken barely snuck in at 9. But I know you guys are ready for the golf. Let's get to the golf. Match play here, head to head. We're to it. Caleb and Ken. A little slow start here for these guys. Caleb's able to knock his in though. So if Caleb places in either second or first, he will walk away with a 40-point night here. I don't think we've had a 40-point night since.
Now we're alternating. I'll just throw one disc at one time. So you gotta throw first, and then I'll just throw one after that. And then throw another one. One. Just making sure. I like it.
Very nice. Ken's able to knock in that too. Caleb got 1 on that last one. My apologies. He's going to put him at 3 now. Caleb's leaving this one open for Ken. Ken could definitely sneak away here from this 30-footer and take something. So we'll see how this plays out. It's only 3-2 here. Caleb not with a very comfortable lead. So we're moving into the 30-foot spots. All Ken really needs is 1. Ooh, off the band. Wow. Wow. Ken's going to walk away with that.
Tonight.
Oh, so he won like a thing tonight?
So he beat you in head-to-head.
Oh, good.
And then he moves forward, and then it's single elimination.
Okay.
But for points added.
You won bunt. Yeah, you won bunt today for overall standing.
Yeah.
I'm still on you, man. Give me 1 second.
I thought you said you lost me. Sorry. Okay, cool. Well, we have Kof and Master P. You still on me, bud? Okay. Yeah, no worries. So having that Caleb had, and then is just not able to commit to, going through. I don't know if they can hear me. Probably because I don't have my headphone in. I mean, it probably was working, but it might sound a little better now. Sorry, folks. That break seems to screw all of us up. Don't go so far. Kof's first, I believe. Is that correct? Kof first? Leave it to Kof to keeping things up to date and antsy. But yeah, like what I was saying is that having such a positive night that Caleb had to just not be able to and take away that that next step for the bracketing. But it's really good to see that Ken was able to move forward because he's been committed to this league all year so far. So congrats, Ken. We're really looking forward to seeing what the next.
We're on Kof.
Shoot whenever you're ready, bud.
So we have last year's champion against the favorite of this tournament. So Master P just doesn't look the same this year, just a little off. Kof's able to sink a couple more. A lot of people saying Kof's going to get first now, with Caleb not in the way. Put Kof at 3, Master P at 1. Still, anything could happen here. Kof can still get to his 40 if he wins tonight, and I think we should make that clear to him. So he can still get his 40 points tonight, because he'll get 5 for winning. So based on the top 3, if you place, it's 5, 3, and 1 based on placement for first, second, and third place. So you can get some extra points here. These points that we're calculating here actually don't go towards their total points. That wouldn't be fair for the people who didn't make it. Master P. Put him at 3. Kof sitting at 5. Can he get to 8? He does. Kof probably wishes his second round was this one. So he's looking really good here. Master P's going to need some help. Or not even help. He's just going to need to really come through. Kof controls his own destiny here. Go from 30, and he finally makes a mess. Master P is going to need to make both of these to move on. No. Very nice to see, though, there.
All right. Overtime? No. Kof moves forward for next seed. Good game, folks. We thought that we might have been able to see another perfect.
He said that I actually beat him. I don't really know if that's true, but he
Ken says that Caleb beat him.
folks, give us 1 second here. We're reviewing the tapes. We're looking back at the Caleb-Ken match, and we're just making sure that was all cleared away. So just sit tight with us for just about another minute or so, and we'll have that all squared away. Thank you. All right, folks, so we have an update here, just so you know. So we actually miscounted one of Caleb's shots as Ken's, and Caleb actually took that. So Ken was actually the one who said something. He was like, I don't know if I actually took that. So yeah, there's a lot of asterisks to this one. I feel bad. We don't have a... So... But yeah, so Caleb's actually taking that from Ken. So we, like I said, from one of the 20-footers, I miscounted one of Ken's as Caleb's, or one of Caleb's shots as Ken's, and just kind of mixed those up. So
I blame the audience. No one called us on it.
Yeah, no one called us on it. Luckily enough, Ken's a good sportsman here, and he did that. So let's get back into the action here. So we have JJ and Nico. Caleb's going to be moving on. JJ is up first.
JJ, you're up first. We're ready to go, guys. Thanks for the patience.
All right, and we're live, folks. JJ and Nico. JJ came in third or second last week. Nico came in third, so both these guys did have a little bit taste of wins there. Man, now I feel like an asshole. Next to Nico's maybe able to knock that down. I'm all messed up here. Nico's able to knock both of those down. He's going to be sitting there with 3. There's just a lot going on there because Kof actually thought he lost. I was like, no, man, you still won. So, Bomb, you missed a little bit. You missed some asterisks, a little bit of. We had to go back to the tape and actually rewatch it because we had a little bit of controversy. We actually stated that Ken won. Caleb actually won. So Caleb actually moved on to the semifinals here. The winner of these guys will be playing Caleb. Right now Now Nico's sitting in a pretty comfortable spot. Sitting at 8 total now. Jay's able to get on the board though. So JJ is going to need 2 30-foot makes here, and Nico is going to have to miss both of them. That's the only way he's going to walk away here, try to make his way up into placement. He did it before. Can he do it again? There's the one that he needed. Second one, and that's going to be it. So Nico's going to take that.
So we're reporting correct scores this time around. But so moving forward.
Yeah, took a little victory lap throw at the end there, a little upside downer.
I was really hoping for the perfect score.
I'm over it already. Killer the last time I did it when it didn't matter. So I'm gonna save him for next week.
So we'll see what the second part of your seeding looks like, right?
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. All right. Well, we have the next up from our bracket ready to go.
No, we're good. We're live. So we're back in it here, folks. We have Prue leading off here. There's some people saying it's going to be tight in the playoffs. We'll see. I think so. I'm excited to see Caleb and Nico go head-to-head here. PJ is kind of sneaking his way in here, I would say. Very nice from Prue there. See if we get some early points on the board. PJ needed that. You need to get at least 1 point here on that 20-footer. If you do not get 1 point and your opponent gets 2. So do we switch it to alternating each one? Man, this has been a shit show. Folks, I'm glad you've been staying around there. Yeah, I know, but people, I guess that was general feedback from everyone. So PJ is going to need a point here. He's going to need at least 1 make from this spot. Oh, too high. That's a spit out for him. Prue's able to knock that in. So this is looking really good from Prue. As we're 1 distance away from solidifying our semifinals here. So we have Caleb and Nick up. And then we have, so the distances are 20, 25, and then 30. So they're currently shooting from the 30-foot spot. Ooh, very nice from PJ. That's going to put some pressure on Prue. He's going to need to make this. If he does not, and he does. Wow. It was a great round.
All right, folks, so we have Prue heading to the next seed. We got PJ giving it a really good go. He drains both from that 30. Prue, how do you fit into the next bracket?
At least I advanced this time.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely the look at it, folks. It's been a lot of really good golf tonight. A lot of competitive putting, and let's see what we have here. First up, Caleb and Nick O. So Caleb, you're on deck here. If you want to get into position, we got Nick O. If he has not gone so far.
All right, folks, this is what we're looking at. We have Caleb and Nick O, and then Kof and Prue. So we have a pretty stacked Final Four here. Caleb, as you saw, we had a little bit of controversy. That's a good thing we had it on video. We had to go back to the replay. I mean, people make missed calls, man. It happens in the NFL. We all saw it a week ago with the Saints and the Rams. We saw it with those damn Patriots, too. So that's why you got a replay system. It's cool to be able to put this on video and go back, but... We're in it. We're ready?
Yeah.
Oh, we're ready. All right, we got Caleb and Nick.
Whenever you're ready, bud.
Caleb able to sync that. So players show up. So I think total we've had about 19 players sign up total. I would say on any given week we have anywhere from about 10 to 15 people depending on what it is. We had about 13 tonight, I believe. Ooh, there we go. Very nice. Everyone's able to knock that in. But yeah, this is just a little thing Gatekeeper Media is doing down here in South Philly. If you're just tuning in, we're here to match play now. This is all head-to-head. We went through 3 rounds. We're down to the Final Four here. Caleb was the top seed of the week. Nick was actually 3rd seed of the week. He had a pretty good week. All these guys are battling for these top 3 spots here for grand prizes. As we're getting down to the grit here. I don't know how he gets those to go in, man. It's insane. We have Nico. He's able to knock his in, too. That's going to put him at 8. That's what I want to see. So, folks, we haven't seen this before. I mean, we have seen it here, but just so you're aware, if they end up tying here, they are going to shoot sudden death from 30 foot. So that's the big thing, is if these guys, let's say, each make another one here and they're still tied, it's sudden death from that 30-foot mark. And who knows how long that could take. I think what you got to do is just throw it as hard as you can at the basket and it'll go in. Seems to be what Caleb does here. He throws with forces. These guys are putting together an awesome showing. Oh, this is it. This opens it up for Nick. Can he seal his way into the finals? Or is he going to have to settle for 3rd? Oh.
Do we have to play more now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sudden death from 30. Sudden death! Same order? It would be whoever shot first. Do the opposite. No, it should be. You should alternate. Yeah, you alternate. No, it's just like sudden death with this phone. Same layout. Oh, okay.
All right, from 30 foot here, ladies and gentlemen, we are in sudden death. The winner can take it here. As Caleb opens it up for Nick. All Nick needs to do is sink this, and he does. First shot. Look at that. And it's as simple as that, baby.
They are not extinct. We're still alive.
We had the sudden death switch up here. The odds were stacked against Caleb. We gave him a technical earlier today. We told him he lost when he won.
Great after that chance to win it and not taking it, but it's a new 15. It's a new game to 15. and I'm excited to see who I'm playing next.
Right, stage by stage.
Very excited to see Kof next.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. So we got Kof and Prue here. They're all ready to go. Why don't we just are we good? Do we got 2 seconds? We're waiting here.
We're good. Yeah. Go first. Let me just. All right. We're live. Let's do it. What do we got here? So the first shot of the entire tournament, then he shot twice in a row, and he made both of them, but we had to take one of them back. We only counted his first shot, so he actually took 2 shots. That's why we do this alternating here. So we had to give him a big old technical foul there. So Kove, uncharacteristic, missing from a 20-footer. Oh man, people are choking here. Oh. So Prue had a chance to really pop away there and at least get the extra points, and he wasn't able to do so. He is able to sink that. Get those 2 points. Koof's able to sneak that one in there as well, as we're going to have another. Are we going to have another head-to-head here? Another sudden death? I would hope so too. Prue's gonna have to just settle for the 2 here. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you might be watching Kof choke here to Prue, as we're gonna move into the 30-footers here, tied up. Can we see ourselves having new finals here with Nick O and Prue? Or is Kof going to continue to dominate? Going from the 30-footer. He sinks 1. It's now Prue's shot. The unique putting style. It's got to be hard to hyzer from 30 foot. She's not able to make that. Kof here for the win in his 3rd consecutive final trip, and he does it. He finds a way again. No, he didn't blame the whammo. That was Derek who was blaming the whammo.
Yeah, that was me just talking some smack about the whammo. But Kof, I know that wasn't how you wanted to move forward, but you and Nick O in the finals.
Good. I'll get that dinosaur.
So, looks like somebody else is talking a little smack about somebody else's putters.
Not as old as the Whammos.
But do you know, it looks like you switched it. Well, it looks like we're gonna gather up, and I think O's in here, so he might be ready to play. If not, why don't you go get him? Oh shoot, we're playing for and JJ and Prue. Gotcha. Sorry, Caleb and Prue. My apologies.
Folks, what is going on out here? I'm stuck behind the booth. I'm so tuned into you guys. I don't even know what's going on. No, so we're gonna have Caleb and Nick go, or Caleb and Prue for 3rd. Caleb first. Oh no. All right, let's just reset the scores here. I think these guys are ready to go home. This is what happened last time with Nick O. He ended up actually coming in 3rd. Very nice putt there from Caleb. All right.
Reset, take a deep breath. This is a losing for us.
right, Prue's able to knock another one in there. We got a 6-3 score. Caleb's going to need one or both 30-footers here to be able to move on, or at least take away third. Very nice. It's going to tie it up here. Prue can end it, though. Or not end it, but it's a little harder, and he does. It's going to put Prue at 9. And that does it. That's a third place for Prue there. Hey, Derek, I'm going to give you his payout.
Dun, da, da, da. So, Prue, for third place, you do get your payout this week.
Cash.
Oh, yeah. Let me, I think I got to run in the closet because you get some other things too. Hold on 1 second, folks. You can't leave.
I'll let you know what's going on. So Prue was able to take that. If you haven't already, we're going to be going to the finals here. We have Nico and Kof. Let us know in the chat, who are you pulling for? I know a lot of you guys here are pulling for Kof. Some people have been laughing at him when he misses, so I'm sure we have some people who might want to see Nico win this. So let us know in the chat who you want to see. But we're down to the finals, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's about. Last week we had a very tight one. It came down to the final throw. Week 1 actually did too, so this is actually the third time now.
We're not very sharp today. You guys did a good job, as always.
All right, so now we have the finals, folks.
Now we have the finals.
I was so excited. I was so excited. It looks
All
like
right.
they are too. So we got Chris up in the booth. Finalizing some stuff as soon as I get there.
All right, we're good.
We're good. All right. Who's first?
Kof.
Cool.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Finals. Kof City in the house. So I guess Kof was a little upset with that last round. It's nice to see him bounce back. It looks like we have some people complaining about the basket here. Sounds more like a user error on my point. Yeah, that was a tough one to swallow there, Nick. That one as well. Oh. Oh, wow. Snake-O can tie it up here. Be able to knock it in. What's Kof gonna do? So Prue's walking by during the finals, kind of getting around. So Kof 5, Nico 3, going into the final 30-footers here, ladies and gentlemen. This is it.
Make sure he doesn't forget his player pack too.
Yeah, he's holding it. That's what he came back for.
Yeah, we did oil those chains. Think of us as like a carnival. Basically, we're in it to win it. House always wins. So Kof's able to knock that in. Nick's going to need to make these. He's going to need to make both of them. And that's not going to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, keep it on Kof for a second. As we watch his victory putt. This is 3 out of 4 weeks he has won this tournament. 3 out of the 4.
What happened to make this? What happens? Do they have to lose already?
Yeah. You already lost. Oh. All All right, Derek, we're going to you.
All right, you have the other payouts here. All right. So, in second place, we got Nico.
I'll get into third place overall.
Hang tight. We have a T-shirt for you. So we'll be with you in just a moment.
All right.
And Kof, get on over here.
I'm tired of...
We got your payout here, bud.
Wow.
Are you tired of getting all the headphones?
Nah.
You got 3 out of the 4 today, bud.
I tried.
What? What do you mean you tried? You did.
I won perfect.
You got it.
I won perfect.
Well, next week I want 3
want
perfect
more people
rounds.
interrupting. I want
Crew.
more.
From the
Crew, he did it expressing on the last one there, running out, forgetting his jacket.
And from it being, well, I think, did you come back for your player pack
too?
too?
Understand
the
how
player pack's
hard
just so
this
good.
game really is.
So almost forgetting it 2 weeks in a row.
Very hard.
Oh, okay.
We have people talking crap and you don't hear it in the background.
Well,
Can we find
I'm
him?
hearing a lot of
We have
excuses from a
Willies in our
winner,
ears.
nonetheless. From a winner.
on air. We're gonna find you. Give
Yeah.
us
Well, folks.
See, good thing is it's the internet and there aren't any rules.
I did not curse.
Well, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. Can we get to the closet from here?
All right, folks, they're going to close that out there. That's going to be it for week 4 of the winter putt and stuff. We want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, Millennium Golf Disc, Disc Sculpt, Heiser Flip Disc Golf Apparel, and 2nd District Brewing for making all this possible. For everyone that's hung around here, I know who you are. You know who you are. You've been around. You've been supportive. You've been active in the chat. I really appreciate it for everything you guys are doing. If you haven't already seen, PDJ did announce, and we will get a graphic tomorrow, that we will be covering the Las Vegas Challenge. So while you get to see us very vulnerable in this state, you'll get to see a very nice, polished product for Las Vegas. Just so you know, new graphics, new cameras, new everything. I'm stoked, man. I've never been out to Vegas. I can't wait. Thanks, everyone. Thank you guys for everything. Dan, Krusty, Xander, all you guys, man, for coming out, checking out. This is real big. Just stay tuned. We're going to have the scores and everything next Tuesday. Derek wants us to cut back real quick, so let's see what's going on. We're not on you yet, man. Checking out. This is real big.
So hold on. Want to cut back to me? Yeah. So
Curse word.
So let's show off the payouts for the prizes too. So we got Fireflies, some wireless.
I'm being dead honest.
I would say
these are very nice. These are very, very nice.
Well, so that means we got 2 more weeks left here, folks, that you could still win.
In my family.
So
my
we
whole
still have
family
2.
almost.
So Cope's
2.5
over here
years
winning
old
his
coming next.
whole family some headphones. And Nico, what do you got over here, bud?
I got $10 in this shirt.
And whose shirt is that?
This is Gatekeeper Media shirt.
That's
Heiser
right.
Flip Disc Golf as
That's
well.
that's right. So
Boom.
so 2
Double
parties
logo.
involved.
Double
Love it.
logo.
Well, thanks so much, guys. It was a pleasure.
All right, folks, like I said, we already kind of gave our goodbyes here. Told you who we were supporting here. Check out next Tuesday. It's going to be around 7:30. We have 2 more weeks. Coast's been running away with it, but a lot of good golf here today. Nico, Caleb, Prue, all those guys are still in the running for some money here. Thanks for everything. I'm going to cut to our sponsors, and then we'll be out of here.